After creating the assets in the system, the next step is to purchase the asset, or in other words, acquiring the asset. So, to purchase the asset, menu path is from SAP Easy Access. It is accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets, posting, acquisition, external acquisition, and now double click on this F-90 with vendor. Or else you can always use the T code, that is F-90. Now here for the document date, I'll give the start of the financial year which is in the past, that is 1st of April 2017. I'm giving this in past because we can run the depreciation till today's date. Now I'll enter the document type as KR, company code as ABCC, currency as INR, and enter the posting key as 31. For the account number, I'll enter the account number of the vendor and I press enter. When I do this, we will get the warning message as period has been adjusted. Once you get it, you don't have to worry about it. Now what you have to do, you have to just press the enter key to skip it. Once you press the enter key, the system will take us to the new window. Here, what you have to do is you have to enter the amount, and I will give as 100,000. Now, for the posting key, I'll enter as 70 and enter the sub-asset number. So, here I'll select the sub-asset of truck, that is KA19MH4532. In this field, we need to mention the transaction type. So, here I'll use the drop down button to see the available options for making the entry for this field. So, I'll now select as 100, that means external asset acquisition, and then I'll hit the enter key. As soon as I press the enter key, the system will navigate us to the new window. Enter the amount here as well, and then click on Display Document Overview button. Now we can see the journal entries. Now just click on the save button. So I have now purchased the asset. In other words, I have acquired an asset from the vendor Airtel. Just like customer, vendor and the GL items report, we also have an asset report. Yes, we also have an asset report to see the asset related information. Now, let me show you the menu path as how to access it. So, I'll enter /n in the command field to come back to the SAP Easy Access screen. From here, go to Accounting, Financial Accounting, Fixed Assets, Asset, and then double click on the Asset Explorer. Or else you can always use the T code, that is AW01N. When you double click on this Asset Explorer, or if you use the T code AW01N, the system will navigate us to this window. Here a new screen is displayed and it has the heading as Asset Explorer. If you observe on the left side of the screen, we can see our asset number, that is 3000003. Under this, we have the depreciation areas, that is under the depreciation areas, we can see our book depreciation area 01. Since we have activated only one depreciation area, that's the reason we can see only one here. If we have created more than one depreciation area, then we can find it here. Got it? So below the asset, we have the objects related to asset, that is vendor and GL account. If you observe, on the right side of the screen, we have asset, that is 3003. If you observe, it is truck. And then we have got another field, that is fiscal year. And if you observe, under the tab planned values, we can see the acquisition value is displayed as 100,000 and ordinary depreciation as 10,000, which is actually 10% of the acquisition value. This percentage is calculated as per our percentage configuration from multi-level method. Clear with the concepts? Are you understanding all the things from the configuration now? Great. Let's move ahead. If you see here, at the bottom of the window, we can see the transactions. Correct, right? We can observe the transactions here. It is having the details as asset value date is 1st of April 2017, which is the date on which we have made the purchase of this asset. It is having the transaction type as external asset acquisition. What is it? It is having the transaction type as external asset acquisition. The data which we are seeing here are just planned values for the depreciation of asset. It means it is just for the calculation purpose. The system has not posted it yet. So, the system is showing the ordinary depreciation as 10,000, which is planned depreciation per year. Now, what we have to do is, we have to click on the posted values tab. Yes, you can see the new tab is displayed over here. Now, if you observe, the posted depreciation values is displayed. In the screen, under the depreciation posted or planned window, we can see the depreciation amount is being displayed on the pro rata basis. What is it? We can see the depreciation amount being displayed on pro rata basis. That is based on the number of days. And see here, the month with the 30 days has a separate value and the month with 31 days has a separate depreciation value. That means depreciation value is calculated based on the number of days, that is based on the pro rata basis. Period 1, that is April month, the depreciation amount is 822 rupees. Period 2, that is for the May month, wherein the depreciation amount is 849 rupees. Can you observe the difference over here? Yes. Why is this difference? The difference is because April month is having 30 days and the May month is having 31 days. Here we also see some months to have 850 rupees. Yes, we can see that. This is because of the rounding. If I come down, the period 11 is having the amount as 767 rupees. Why is this? Because February has only 28 days. And all these values totals to 10,000 rupees. Got the concept now? Great. And one more thing you need to observe here is all the entries here are having the status as planned. This is because we have not posted the depreciation for the assets in our system. Got it? Clear with the concept? Now click on this parameters tab. Here the depreciation key is ABC. Here we can observe that the useful life it is 10,005. That is which is what we have maintained in the asset master. Do you remember that? Which we have maintained in the asset master, that is 10,005. Now just click on this display depreciation key button. When you click on this, the system will navigate us to the new window. And here we can see the complete overview of the configurations which we have maintained in our system. We can see our depreciation key, base methods, multi-level methods, period control methods, etc. Okay? So guys, I hope you now are able to comprehend what you have learned in the previous videos. In the next video, let's create the depreciation run for our asset and post the depreciation in SAP.